Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 60 of the Red Force podcast. My name is Eric Tolato. Joining me today is Christian Tolato.
We have new technology.
What kind of new technology we got?
We have the new technology of a better shelf. Alright?
Technically new technology?
New technology, alright? We got a taller shelf, a better shelf. We can put the figures on display. You know, we're always getting new technology here.
Rob Luch.
Rob Lucci's there.
Doflamingo.
You can see Doflamingo, Shanks, of course, on top. And then we have the mysterious straw hat.
You'll never know what's in there. You'll never know what's in that top.
What's under the straw hat?
What's behind the straw hat, you'll never know.
What's behind the straw hat? We also will never know in the manga. But, yeah.
We'll never tell you. Christian, interesting week last week.
Yep.
We had the intriguing Mr. Mordril.
Intriguing?
Yes.
Okay.
Intellectual of the community.
Okay. Yeah.
Many of you on the show. So if you're new, we appreciate you. We welcome you.
New subs, old subs. You know, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we just fuck around here, Christian. People like it's too long. You know.
Well, this is what we do. This is how it's gonna be. Alright. Well, are you either in or you're out?
You're either in or out.
Alright. That's how it's gonna be.
Christian, live streams.
Yeah.
We've had 2 so far.
Okay.
Relatively pretty good.
Okay.
People turning out, which is good. If you wanna talk to us in internet land.
Yep.
Thursdays, Christian.
New technology on the way with the streams. When is it gonna hit? We don't know.
We don't know.
But let's just say it's literally 100 times upgrade to the upload speed. More than 100 times upgrade to the upload speed.
Yes.
Going from 0.8,
0.7 to 100
meg to 100 meg upload.
Now,
right?
when will this happen? The government is very slow and inefficient, Christian. Much like the One Piece world.
Of course.
So, you know, they say June.
Will that ever happen? Who knows?
Which probably means, like, next year.
Yeah. So, new technology always on the way.
Alright. What's going on in One Piece land this week, Christian? Anime episode, whatever. Who cares?
I mean, Germa doing stuff.
You know what?
There's no budget left.
Would we get the Big Mom song, and then that's about it for what we've got to look forward to?
Oh, we got all the Fishman stuff. Big Mom song. Yeah.
Whole Island's over.
Whole Island's over.
It was a weird thing about Whole Island in the manga as well. You know?
Kind of just...
We beat Katakuri, and then we had, like, 6 chapters just, like,
wrapping it up.
Whole Island's over.
It's over. Okay.
One of the strangest arcs in One Piece.
Controversial. We'll be talking about it forever. So, there you go.
Part of a saga, perhaps, Christian. Any news? We got that color spread.
It's not complete.
Not color spread. Volume, color.
Volume cover.
Volume cover.
We got blue Kaido. We got green haired Komurosaki.
Not just blue, Christian. Sky blue.
Yeah, but the
highlights.
The Tony's not on. Is that the highlight color?
Very rarely are like the hues of the covers matched in the anime. They're pretty much lighter. They're usually lighter because the Copics and
but
shit like that.
He's blue.
Yeah.
Alright, people upset. Some people upset. But it's all finished. We'll find out in a couple days what the actual volume cover looks like. Get an actual Kaido colorization. We'll see how that goes.
Sure.
Anything else? Not really. Just trucking along with Wano. You know?
Alright.
Trucking along.
Let's get into the chapter, Christian.
Chapter 933.
933.
A Warrior's Mercy. First thing we see, Enero on the cover.
Everyone was hyped. And then they read the little text at the bottom saying it's a cover story.
It's a cover story, it's not a cover story, it's a cover request.
Who's it from, Christian?
Who's it from?
Not Oda?
Not Noda Skywalker. I forgot to get the name this week.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Alright? So we got Enero fucking around on the cover.
Hey,
when are we going to see this fuck again?
Never.
Never?
Never.
He's gone? He's out of the story?
He realized his dream, Christian.
He's at the moon?
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you want to say about this? Whether we're getting an actual cover story, who knows? Alright. Now, into the chapter. We're still at the castle. We haven't cut away. Right? There's Chaos, Kuromasaki,
Still in front of Orochi.
still in front of Orochi, not apologizing. Being headstrong. You know, not bowing to Orochi.
Alright.
Right? Orochi confirmed Snake, mythical Zoan. Who would have called it? But me.
Alright.
Not a dragon, not a smile, but a snake.
It was weird that people were hanging on to the smile still, when we know what the smile is.
Does this confirm the theory that there is only one mythical per Zoan category?
I mean, that's true so far.
Mythical bird, mythical dragon, mythical human, mythical snake. Alright?
Yes.
Mythical cat, mythical dog, whatever. Alright? Mythical cow. Who knows?
What would be something like a Cerberus, Christian?
Mythical dog. What do you mean?
What would be a mixture of creatures, such as a,
Chimera.
chimera?
Who the fuck knows, man? Oda can be like, it's the mythical cat.
Mythical chicken.
Mythical chicken.
Well, they're bird. They're part of the bird family, the chickens.
Okay, it's a mythical bird.
Yeah.
So we're going to go mythical bird in Marco. So I don't know if this confirms anything or not. It's just adds to the theory.
It doesn't really matter.
Adds to the theory.
Okay.
But I copped a W this week. Been saying he was a snake mythical.
Alright, Christian, this is a small W.
I'll take the W. Alright? I'll take the W.
Alright, fine.
Orochi starts to chomp on his own men.
Frustration, perhaps?
Frustration, perhaps. You know, Kuromasaki's like, I'm not, you know, the first one to fall in love. Loses, you know, a man is weak when he's in love. Shit like that.
Kuromasaki just fucking laying down the law.
Laying down the law.
Provoking Orochi, Christian.
Is she one of the coolest characters? Right? No sweat at all.
Not sweaty in the slightest, Christian.
No sweat found.
She might be on the list, Christian, when we do that list. Some
Coolest characters.
Coolest characters.
Right? Never sweaty.
As in keeping it cool, Christian.
Exactly.
Compared to Akainu.
Alright.
Sweatiest man on the planet.
So, seeing Orochi's form this week reminds me of a little creature known as Kaz from Dark Souls. The
Alright.
weird snake goat man with goat teeth.
I mean, not really.
As we see with Orochi, he doesn't have sharp teeth.
I mean, he doesn't look like a goat. He still looks like a.
He's got a weird fat
dragon.
nose.
It's just his two front teeth to throw it off.
Yeah, but none of his teeth. He's got like two fangs. None of his teeth is sharp.
Yeah.
He kind of crushes people with his mouth. Just reminds me of it a little bit.
Okay.
You know, he's got the fat nostrils, dumb head. You know, just reminds
Is
me.
it confirmed yet that all the heads have different personalities? You could infer so
I mean,
via the
only the main one talks.
yeah, but
So
one of them looks dopey and shit.
yeah, you could infer that. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure if
one
that,
W.
Okay, you can have that W.
Yeah.
All right, you can have that.
Christian's so quick to call W's and L's when they don't matter. I thought I might as well do the same.
I mean,
Okay. Will Joy Boy cop the biggest W of all time?
we'll find out. All right, we'll find out.
Bittersweet W because it's real bad for the story.
Okay,
but, yeah.
all right. Clearly talking about Big Mum theory.
Yeah.
He's Big Mum theory. All right, you can't just drop references
People know what I'm talking about.
without
Christian.
explaining it. 'Cause you might confuse some
Explain it
people.
when we get there.
Okay.
Christian, you got to keep up here, much like Iraqi, right?
Okay.
You drop
not gonna-
knowledge. You drop knowledge previous episodes before.
But is that good for the listening experience?
Is it good for the viewing experience?
It's
of
good for the
JoJo's
listening
Bizarre Adventure,
experience.
Christian? You drop references,
Why-
say 6 weeks ago, and then
Yeah.
call back here. If you're
Okay.
not paying attention,
But we got a lot of new subscribers this week.
Alright.
So, why don't you just
I mean,
calm down a little bit? Think about the listeners.
we'll,
See, Eric's never thinking about the listeners.
we'll get there, Christian.
I'm always thinking about the
Alright,
listeners.
Christian's about the people.
I'm about the people.
Alright,
Alright?
sure.
Eric's about
We'll get
making those donos.
we'll get there when we
Yeah,
talk
what?
about Big Mum, obviously.
Oh, obviously, at the end of the chapter, there are some concerns. Very much so. Concerns. That we'll
But,
get
you know,
into.
we'll see. Right,
Back to this. If you want to stop sidetracking me,
Alright,
alright?
alright.
So Orochi grabs Kuromasaki's got a crush or whatever. Some goons yell at the cow ninja named Daikoku.
Okay.
Alright, we get a name for this fighter man.
Sure.
You know, tells me to stop the Shogun. Why would this goon think he has that power?
Please stop. Just
Sure.
goons. Just goon chat. A lot of goon chatter this week.
What a
Christian.
peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Alright? The Shogun can do whatever he wants. It's not it's out of his hands. It's out of his jurisdiction. Shogun can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
So, there it is. There we go. Otoko wants Robin to save Komurasaki. But Robin is unsure she can do it. Come on, Robin. Come on.
She's unsure she can save the child as well.
Why are you being sweaty?
Maybe at some point she's going to pull out that dragon haki, Christian.
She pulls out something this week.
Alright.
Alright?
No haki on that, though.
No haki on that. Now, you know, it's a big area. Maybe she'll have a haki master.
Well, we'll get there when she pulls it out.
There, right? So, Brook comes rolling in his Soul King form and scares the ninja away.
Is this the Soul King form or is it just his ghost form?
Well, it's a full body Soul King form.
I don't know, it's weird.
But it's the ghost, but it's really big.
But he's wearing his clothes and stuff.
So he's got the ghost hands.
There's no crown.
It's like a different version of the Soul King form.
Can he manipulate this into whatever he
Exactly.
wants? Alright. No guitar.
Well, he's not. He's clearly not in his. He's clearly not there.
Yeah. Can't attack anyone.
He's ghostly. Alright?
Yeah.
This is instantly de-hyped the ninja.
There's many questions about the ninja.
Getting frightened by the grudge ghost.
I mean, everyone in Wano should be scared of ghosts, Christian. We know this to be true. Very superstitious.
Very superstitious. Very closed off area. They don't necessarily might know.
They believe about the ghosts.
They believe devil fruits are magic.
The demons, Christian.
Demons. All right. So, the ninja run away. They don't realize that Brook can't really attack them in this form.
They wise up pretty quick.
They wise up at the end of the chapter, but Brook rolling in, scaring away ninjas. Robin uses her giant hand sweep attack and bats away the ninjas. They get bashed away a little bit. They get knocked around. That's fine. Robin finally doing something. And then Nami and Shinobu are in the roof, spying on the hall. They're about to jump in and house, but oh no, it's a legendary Hanzo. And Hanzo's here.
Andre's upset.
And Andre,
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
He can't get what he wants, Christian. He can't
get what he wants. Alright? Andre looking for the hype. He's always looking for the hype.
His question will be in the question corner later. Look forward to that.
He's always looking for the hype.
Alright.
Now, he expected Hanzo to be a legendary ninja. Turns out he's a meme.
Christian, maybe we'll talk about this. Talk about
what?
Strong people in countries at the end of the story. At the end of the chapter.
Alright. But, Andre can't get a win.
Yes.
When's Andre going to get a win? Who knows? So, Shinobu doesn't recognize Shinobu. Shinobu used to be, attractive when she was younger.
Yeah, sure.
A little gag there. She's old. No one recognizes her.
Ballbuster.
She uses a ballbuster jutsu. And,
Ball breaker? Something, I don't remember.
I think it's ballbuster.
Yeah.
Jutsu. Or Nimpo.
Nimpo, Christian.
Nimpo ballbuster. Knocks him over. Hits him with the
brutal move. Christian.
Brutal move. Fucking Hanzo's down for the count. And then Shinobu uses her right powers to drop the roof on Orochi. And he drops Kuromasaki.
Yes.
Because, the Orochi hype, we can talk about the Orochi hype.
Hit and miss, Christian. It's still confusing. We're still confused.
Because people are afraid of him,
But we can talk about that.
Robin's like, I can't fight him, but then he gets kind of knocked out by the roof falling on him.
I think he's like, drops her.
So, he split that Kuromasaki. Kuroshiro then appears
behind her.
And
everyone's like, Nani, Kuroshiro.
Komurasaki. And everyone's like, alright.
What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do? He asks her if she's ready.
She says, indeed.
She smiles and says, yes, I am ready.
Cool, Christian. Cool cucumber. She
gets slashed, and everyone thinks she is dead.
She's not dead. We all know she's not dead, Christian. Why would Oda kill Hiyori right now? We had a flashback.
She's not dead.
I've never had a full
Alright,
character arc.
Alright,
Just a flesh wound.
alright,
Just a flesh wound.
alright. It looks deadly. But why would Kirishiro
Yes.
ask her if she's ready? She smiles, says yes. Two suspects.
I don't think Kirishiro, right?
But we know they have a history together.
I don't think this is an elaborate plan, right?
Okay.
What I do think is that she's not dead.
But Kuromasaki...
It's a whole... Because, like, he says that, you know, I gave her a warrior's death. She talks about that she's the daughter of a samurai.
Yes.
Are you ready in the face of death? Indeed.
Okay, you can...
No shame, no worry, nothing.
That's the straightforward answer.
I think people are jumping the gun on, like, not reading the cultural significance in this.
Yes.
They forget the cultural significance, specifically in this chapter, concerning Kirishiro and Orochi.
That's the straightforward answer.
Okay.
But it's too suspect, especially after that scene where we see the Kozuki card in her hand.
Yes. He's like, none either.
He's like smiling, nani. So
Yeah, I don't know, but I could never read Kirishiro's face, alright?
he's an interesting character. Is he friend or foe? We tried to answer that last week.
We don't know.
We don't know. That was a clickbait title.
I can
Did
still...
we even talk about that? Not really.
We did. We talked about it at quite a length, in fact.
I don't know about that.
I'm leaning more towards foe at this point because I remember, Christian. I remember
What do you remember?
the samurai code honor situation going on in Wano.
But he doesn't like Orochi.
But it must be done because
Orochi's
it's the
a coward.
ironclad rule.
But Orochi's a coward. He's not a man you can respect. He's not a worthy samurai.
But he's a samurai and the shogun is a shogun, Christian. What is the samurai's duty?
Protect the shogun. But
Ah.
there's some suspect shit
Alright,
going on there.
there's-
There's some suspect shit
People
going
are
on
like, why is Kirishiro like doing this? Why doesn't he take out if power wise thing makes sense, right?
there. Orochi is pissed off.
Yes.
But, Kirishiro just doing his job. It's the ironclad
And he
rule.
tells him it's the ironclad rule, and Orochi knows what's up.
And Orochi can't deny that.
Now the goons suggest that why
a
did he do
loyalty-
this just for loyalty?
it's a loyalty
which
test.
implies that that's not what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So
there's so many layers to this fucking
Oda's still
question.
dropping question marks, alright?
We'll never know. Will we ever find out if Kirishiro's, on ball?
I don't think it makes sense that he's one of the three samurai from the past.
No, it doesn't.
Because people would know.
Yeah. So,
And it would be brought up like, oh, Kirishiro, you were friends. You knew Kinemon.
yeah.
Or you were part of... You were the betrayer.
But we already have the manslayer and the short
And the
guy.
dude in the fucking prison.
Exactly. We already have some contenders.
So I don't know if it makes sense that he's one of the three samurai.
Yeah. Mysterious character. We'll find out more later. We assume. I mean, this character has to do something. So
He's been built up to be important, at least.
yeah. So Orochi now going after Robin, blaming the child for the death of his love. And then Nami comes out, uses Zeus, blasts the castle.
Now,
All right. Now.
Christian hates the use of Zeus. Is this appropriate, Christian?
No.
Okay.
You misunderstand what I said. I said, if Zeus does all the work, just flying around zapping people,
I did reassure you that that wouldn't happen.
bullshit.
Multiple
right?
times.
Bullshit, not gonna like it.
Yeah.
If Nami just throws Zeus around, it's just a powerful attack. It's fine, it's good. No difference between Zoro getting a new sword, Sanji getting the raid suit.
So we are happy, at least, Christian, the way Oda's using it.
Now, massive question marks with Zeus.
Now, this is the thing. People like, amnesia.
Yeah.
Zeus perhaps should have lost his memories. But
Now.
we see Big Mom not... Like, her mood is just happy, right? And nice.
Does
I don't
the
know.
soul reflect
The amnesia. 'Cause
the amnesia?
Napoleon's fucked. Napoleon's completely fucked.
Napoleon's knocked out
Yeah.
for some reason. Just for plot reasons.
I can't read his expression. It's weird.
His eyes are closed.
In another panel, they're not.
In these, well, in most of this
Later
chapter,
on. Yeah.
his eyes are closed.
The 3 panels that he's in.
But with her hunger pangs.
Maybe he got fucked because he was in the water for so long, and the other ones weren't. I don't know.
He's a devil fruit item. He's not the user. So it shouldn't matter. That's the question. So
maybe because he's so directly linked to Big Mom, he's affected more or something.
But so is Zeus.
I don't know, man.
But so the hunger pangs affect the other homies.
But
they don't affect Zeus and Prometheus.
And Napoleon. Because Perisper is talking to Napoleon the whole time.
Okay. So maybe the objects made by Big Mom's soul, unaffected by amnesia.
Okay.
Unaffected by...
Their souls are too strong, their wills are too strong, they're not affected by
that.
Her, specifically.
We also kind of work out that if you knock Big Mom out, her devil fruit objects
stuff still stays around. So if she dies, they should still stay around.
Yeah. It's a different story with death.
We'll never see it.
Well, we might.
She's not going to die.
If she does die, which is unlikely.
I doubt the Emperor's going to die.
It's unlikely.
Fucking Sheiky's still around.
Yeah, where is he?
Alright. So, like, I don't know.
Where is he? We don't know.
They could go in hiding, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions with Zeus.
Yeah.
Still seems to remember everything, so it doesn't affect the main soul items. So, you know, pretty interesting.
Cut over to Big Mom, Christian.
Next morning...
Oh, just going quick.
We skipped the whole night.
Where's Sanji?
Where's the Sanji fight?
Do you think he'll go back? It's not necessary if he goes back, right?
Unless
he needs to set up.
You can make the assumption that Sanji beat page 1 with that last kick in the last panel that he was in.
If all the Straw Hats that are gonna meet up with Zoro also have a plan to get Luffy out of prison,
yeah,
they all meet up at the same place, perhaps.
But Riser's on the case.
Riser wasn't the case.
But here's the thing. Was the Sanji fight skipped? Because was that final blow that we saw when Law's running away? Of course, Law's always running away.
Sweaty,
you know, always. You know. Alright.
Yeah.
Law running away. When Sanji comes down, brings down the hammer.
I know, it's hard to say.
Is that the end of the fight?
We know Oda loves to tease.
Or
we know Oda loves to not show you anything.
Was the fight skipped? I
think it was.
Now, this is a pacing issue.
Yeah, we're jumping around.
Because...
But maybe it's like there's nothing important that happened.
We don't get to see Orochi's reaction to the attack. All we see is a lightning castle, you know, cartoon effects, and then we skip.
That's the thing, though. Does Oda still want you to have questions about Kirishira's strength, Odin's strength?
But we don't get to see Robin escape. We don't get to see Nami escape. Just have the extra page of them escaping, and then end the chapter.
I think he still wants you to be unsure of what happened. Otherwise, he'd show it. That page was massive.
But that page constraints.
Yeah, but I'm saying that attack was massive. We could have had panels in that if he didn't want to.
Sure, but that's also that blood
also,
panel.
Zeus' panel was massive. Both Zeus panels were massive. I think he does it for a reason, right? He always does this. You're always asking questions.
Sure, but it's like
what happened, who escaped?
It's not an interesting or relevant question.
Or maybe, you know, we get back to Nami and Robin that have Kuromasaki with them.
Okay. Maybe. Then they bring him the Chopper Heals or whatever. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, Otoko did ask Robin to save her. Maybe they picked her up, scooped her up, and they left.
Yes.
But who knows? So, now we're at Big Mom. Next morning, they're chilling out in Okiboro Town. Big Mom has gone back to her original kind self.
As predicted.
Is this an alpha, Eric?
What do you mean?
You said...
What? What did I say?
That Big Mom always been evil. Alright? So...
I don't know about that.
Someone was saying that. Was it you? Or was it someone else?
No, what I was saying was that...
What?
Her dream is built on a lie. And needs to be resolved.
But it comes from a good place.
She was always misguided.
But she comes from a good place. As we see right here, kind Big Mom. Right here.
Yes.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Not shocking at all, Christian.
People
say she's a child.
She's just nice.
Stop.
Why is she
Yo,
Amnesia doesn't make you a child. Why is she a child?
do people like with amnesia turn into children, Christian?
People have to stop
Being
with
memes.
their head canon that Big Mum's a dum dum. Stop with the head canon.
Okay.
We saw her at 5 years old make those stupid mistakes. And she's a 5-year-old. Oda wrote a child.
Yes.
She's now 68 years old.
Yeah.
Not a child.
66 perhaps.
Whatever. How old she is. Doesn't matter.
Alright.
She's old. What's with the headcanon that she's a dum-dum?
She runs an empire, Christian.
I've said this multiple times. Alright? And the unofficial translation not helping.
Yes, cutting out words.
Cutting out words of the sentence, making her sound dumb. Alright? Unofficial translators, stop
With the headcanon.
with the bad translations.
Yes.
Because in the official, she just sounds like a normal person enjoying a meal.
Yes.
Alright? Because she's not dumb. See, there's a multitude of problems here.
And she thanks Susuru for her kindness.
For her
Christian.
kindness. Big Mum understands the emotions of kindness. She understands her poor situation.
Yes.
It implies intelligence. 5-year-olds not going to understand that. 5-year-olds not going to understand
That
this
she's
person's poor and they gave me food.
Yes.
Not going to understand that. Alright? So, Big Mum not dumb.
O-LIN, Christian.
O-LIN. Alright, we're going to call her Big Mum because I don't like Lin Lin.
Now, do you want to talk about speculation on what's up?
We haven't talked about the last bit of the chapter.
Alright.
Big Mum, Chopper, what are you doing? It's like you weren't at Whole Cake Island and you didn't experience the whole wedding cake situation. You don't promise Big Mum sweets and then not deliver.
Issues.
What are you doing, Chopper?
They just want to bust Luffy out, apparently.
Oh, Chopper's supposed to be the smart one.
Well, maybe they want to go on a rampage. Like, this is the thing, right? Us as the readers don't want Big
Well,
Mom.
let's just finish it off.
Alright.
The plan is they're gonna bring Big Mum to the prison to break Luffy out, as we assume, because they're going to Udon.
As she looks for the sweets.
The sweets,
Assumably.
the sweet pudding.
Now, Christian, us as the viewers don't want Big Mom to fight Kaido to weaken Kaido. To destroy Kaido's stuff, right? But the Straw Hats, Chopper, specifically, the Weak Trio,
But he knows.
would enjoy Big Mom rampaging all over Kaido's
Oh.
shit. Distracting Kaido. Having to deal with a rampaging
but
Big
it's
Mom.
all like he.
And perhaps killing Big Mom in the process, taking 2 birds out with 1 stone, alright? So it's not necessarily dumb from Chopper.
But he was at Whole Cake Island. He experienced the wedding cake situation. The rampaging Big Mom cannot be stopped. All right.
They have Sanji, though.
They do have Sanji. But come on, Chopper, what are you doing? Now, if Big Mom goes on another rampage,
Crucia's gonna go on a rampage.
you know, it's gonna be.
Been there,
Why
done that.
have two?
Now,
Why have two plot things to keep Big Mom out of the story? We already have amnesia. We don't need another
Now,
rampage.
I want to address the community at large, right? That I'm seeing a lot of comments on a lot of videos.
What's that?
On all the
What?
live streams.
Yeah.
The comment is that reviewers jump the gun.
I
And
mean,
why
well,
don't they just talk about the chapter week
I mean,
to
that's a
week?
question in this question call.
Yes.
We have a question like that.
I would argue that that's the whole fun of talking about One Piece.
Exactly,
Christian.
but
Putting the pieces together. Now, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe
I hope.
things might turn out differently.
I
But
hope
we're here to warn you before it happens.
if we get another rampage,
What are you going to do, Christian? Christian's going to go on a rampage.
why? Hell, why are you gonna do this to me, Oda? Why? It makes no sense to have another rampage. We have Sanji. Sanji can fix it.
Well, like, like it's annoying that he's going to do it again, right? He might do it again, right? But it solves a lot of logistical issues, Christian.
But she already has
Distract
amnesia.
Kaido, damage Kaido, destroy the prison, break Luffy out, break Kid out,
As the narrator
etc.,
says,
etc.
as the narrator
Because
says,
we're going to the Fire Festival, we know that now.
as the narrator says, there's 9 days left of the Fire Festival.
Yeah.
Confirming that it's gonna happen on that day because the narrator said it.
That fateful day, Christian.
It
Specifically
is-
in the official.
The narrator said it.
Yeah.
Unless Oda wants to go with the unreliable narrator. What, you don't do that.
Yeah.
So the Fire Festival happening in 9 days. The war happening in 9 days. 200 chapter arc. Confirmed.
I'm still confused about what's gonna happen before the war starts, right? Because we have plot to go through.
Okay.
We've got the Ace flashback, you know.
Yeah.
We got
The Onin flashback.
we got to get the samurai. We got to talk about Nekomamushi and Arashi, you know. But like, how does it all fit together so when the day comes, they're all ready to go?
How does Orochi bounce back? Wait, how does Orochi? What's the aftermath of this side event that just happened in the castle?
Does he go on a rampage?
What does he do?
Send troops out looking for him? Probably.
What happens?
Why wouldn't he send Kato's might after them?
Does the hysteria grow?
See,
in
Christian,
Orochi?
you talking about that question, right?
Yeah.
What if Big Mom's rampaging throughout Wano, Christian? What's more pressing?
But there's the Kato side and there's the Orochi side.
But we know Orochi uses Kato as his weapon, right?
I mean, Kato would go there anyway on his own volition.
Yeah, but you'd have the calamities perhaps busy.
Yeah, okay,
You'd have,
but
I don't know who. The only dude that we know that's like, you know, a part of Orochi's
we already
crew.
talked about this. If Big Mom starts trouble, Fire Festival, how does it happen?
That she has to be subdued, or taken out of the story.
So Big Mom defeated.
Maybe Morge is right.
So Big Mom.
Maybe Joy Boy's right, Christian. Defeated or ally. But we're tricking her, which doesn't look good for the ally theory.
Big Mom.
We're lying to Big Mom.
So what you're telling me is, Luffy doesn't defeat Big Mom. Kaido defeats Big Mom.
It's strange.
Even though Luffy said he will defeat Big Mom. Here's the problem. I think Oda's trying to bait us with his rampage.
Not happening.
I don't think it's happening.
So what happens? What do you think? We'll go into predictions now. What
Predictions.
What do you think happens in Udon? And then we'll talk about maybe what we think might happen next week.
They bring Big Mom there. She busts up the prison. Luffy and Kid attack Big Mom, of course. Of course. They attack her.
Yeah.
You know. They escape. Maybe Big Mom gets her memories back at that point.
So the purpose of Big Mom losing her memories and amnesia,
Was to get Luffy out of prison.
making her look terrible, is to get Luffy out of prison.
And enraging her even further. To the point
They used her
where she allies with Kaido.
and wants to murder Luffy.
Yes.
So,
Is that what's going on here?
so this situation brings Big Mom and Kaido together in an alliance.
Because they used her in her weakest moment. She pissed off even more. You know. Maybe something like that. Maybe this is what the amnesia plot is for. To even piss Big Mom off even more.
And perhaps grease the wheels for a Kaido Big Mom alliance.
Yes. Maybe.
If it's just to break Luffy out of prison, like we had Oda, we had multiple
Because
men
then
that could do it.
because then Luffy's on the loose. The legendary prisoner's on the loose. Kid's on the loose. Kaido pissed off because his prisoners are on the loose.
Kuroshiro knows about the Fire Festival now. Maybe they were planned for war on that day.
Exactly. Bring the Big Mom family in. So they could do pincers attacks and shit.
Everyone settles down.
They're like, this man, Monkey D, has to go down.
And he will attack us on this night. So let's make them think, Christian, that we forgot about
We
it.
forgot about it. We don't know anything.
Let's make them think that we don't know they're coming.
Exactly.
And ambush them on that night. But Yonko, Emperors be Emperors, Christian. They don't necessarily think that they are...
What do we know about Big Mom? Plotter, schemer.
But also wild and wants revenge and chases people to the ends of the earth.
But maybe this
Event.
incident makes her realize that the Straw Hat's too crafty. Alright?
They
need a 100% strong plan to finally take out Monkey D, because he's too slippery. Alright? Things just work out for him. He's too slippery.
And then the Navy comes in at some point. When's that ship coming?
Who knows?
When's that ship coming, Christian?
Who knows? Who knows about all that other bullshit?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, Christian, we're jumping the gun.
100%.
We're having a good time.
Exactly. Just headcanon all over this place.
We love this. You know why? What I was saying before, right? People like asking questions about the samurai and and the ninja and who's strong, who's not strong, who's disappointing.
Yeah.
This is a country, right? There's a country in One Piece. This is not
The world at large.
This is not Whole Cake Island, right?
Sure.
Where it's Big Mom's family.
It's Big Mom's territory. It's her rule.
Yeah, it's her
all
country,
kids.
alright?
Yeah.
All her children, they're supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
This is like expecting random soldiers in Alabasta to be powerful.
I'm gonna wait. Pause it right there because Oda.
Think about this.
But
Now the samurai
because Oda hyped the samurai up.
didn't say anything about ninjas.
Come on.
Now, I will say this. Think about the ancient history.
Okay.
Think about the
I'm
Void
thinking about
Century.
it. Yep.
How could all these kingdoms be so unbalanced and uneven in a great war, Christian?
Well, that was
How could
fucking centuries ago.
How could think about it in the greater world where everyone's like, oh, so Akainu scared to go into Wano because of
Sure.
the samurai. The samurai are strong. Christian, you can't have 900 people that are strong.
But the ninjas.
Now the ninjas, will they be the little taste? Will the ninjas go after the Straw Hats and then they get destroyed?
Little taste of
Little
little
taste,
fights.
Christian.
I don't know.
I feel like it's weird to expect every
Character.
character
But we do need more Kaido forces.
in.
Maybe the Big Mom Alliance is enough for the Kaido forces.
This is the thing about people saying we need more Kaido forces, right?
We got the six flying. We got the
Kaido-
Toby Roper.
Yeah.
We got Kaido. We got the Toby
Supernovas,
Roper. Hawkins, you can add. Hawkins.
Drake.
Well, he's in the Toby Roper.
Yeah, alright.
Apu. Whatever. He's apparently strong.
King, Queen,
King,
Jack,
Queen, Jack. That's like.
10.
That equals Big Mom's crew. And then you got random fucking photo cards.
Yeah. People
No one cares about.
saying that we need more men on Kaido's side. Christian, Kaido is so overwhelmingly powerful.
I mean,
Like it doesn't matter.
people are saying that because they're not thinking right. They think Zoro is gonna get a 1v1 with King, Sanji's gonna get a 1v1 with Queen.
Yeah.
Multiple Straw Hats are gonna have to take on these commanders.
As we'll get into the topic of the show, Christian.
Which is why, maybe well, that's not really the topic of the show.
But we could talk.
Sure, we'll talk about it
We
there.
could talk
maybe.
about there.
Multiple Straw Hats are gonna have to take out these commanders, which evens up the numbers.
Yeah.
In my
Also,
mind-
like half of our alliance needs to be on Kaido the whole time.
Yeah, we've got Luffy, Kid, Law,
Neko Inu.
We need a lot of fighting power.
It's not like
to take out
Luffy is
Kaido.
equal to Kaido.
Yeah.
You know.
Kaido's going to take a number of forces. Now, if Big Mom jumps on Kaido's side, now it's looking dire for the Straw Hats.
I was already looking dire,
It's
Christian.
already looking dire, now it's looking even more dire.
Now it's looking impossible. But Oda loves.
Oda loves that
impossible.
shit. Oda loves the, impossible.
And he did say
possible.
this would be bigger than Marineford. Now, what's bigger than one emperor fighting?
But two.
But two.
So, that's the question we have this week. Does this event, with the Straw Hats taking advantage of Big Mom, breaking out Luffy, lead to a Kaido Big Mom alliance?
Because it's too easy right now, right? It's too easy for Big Mom's plotline.
Yeah.
And no one likes it.
As I said, there's a plan here.
Who likes the Big Mom alliance? If you like the idea of a Big Mom alliance with
Big Mom
Luffy,
Straw Hat alliance.
yes, let us know. Because I don't know anyone that likes it except for taking W's.
Yeah, except for I got the theory right.
Yeah.
Like, does anyone actually like the
Who
plot?
likes that idea?
No one really.
Yes.
But the problem is Oda's making Big Mom a sympathetic character.
Who sympathizes with her, Christian?
But she's acting extremely kind and nice in this chapter.
And our Straw Hat members are manipulating her.
Is Oda planning a heel turn?
Now look at someone like Caesar, right?
Yeah. Scumbag.
Scumbag piece of shit. But
Never
people
gets
started
redemption.
to turn on Caesar.
Yeah, but look.
And the Straw Hats should treat him like pieces of shit.
Yeah, but-
I don't think the Straw Hats are not going to treat Big Mom like a piece of shit. We're going to remember what they did to the Straw Hats.
But what did she actually do? But what did she...
Captain Sanji killed Pedro.
No.
Pedro's dead.
that they decided to go there. They decided to do all that shit.
I don't know if Luffy's gonna think about that. You know,
Luffy's not going to think about it in those terms. But if you think about it in reader terms, people are already kind of okay with Big Mom. She's not as evil as Doflamingo. She doesn't oppress her.
She's an awful. She's an
awful mother to her children. But that's because
brings
she's selfish.
people's heads in boxes.
Sure, she's brutal. She's brutal. But she doesn't. But she's not Doflamingo. She doesn't dominate her population in like extreme terms. She's not a necessarily bad ruler on her islands. Like she runs a nice place. You know,
Christian, she's psychotic. It's pretty much the same as Doflamingo. If you go against Doflamingo, you're done.
Wait. But we see in this chapter Oda making us think again about Big Mom's character. As I said last week when we first saw this plotline, this is to strip away all the bullshit from Streusen, all the life experience, all the corruption from the Rocks Pirates, whatever. Strip all that away, and we have original, kind-hearted Big Mom. Alright, that's her original state. She's been corrupted by life, by evil people.
Okay.
She's been used by those people. She's always been used. Streusen used her.
Because that sympathetic plotline leads to an alliance with Luffy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No one wants that.
But look at the evidence we have in this chapter.
Yes.
Caesar, always memed, always a goon, never got that sympathetic backstory.
Okay.
Always failing. Will never be redeemed.
Kind of saves though.
Chopper made him do it.
Yeah.
And he didn't like doing it either. He reveled in the fact that his gas was killing people. Caesar, completely evil character.
Sure.
Oda,
but I want to
flipping this character.
Talk to me about how the Straw Hats are treating her. Talk about how Chopper's treating her right now.
Chopper treating her, using her as a tool. See, the story of Big Mom is people using her.
Yes.
Streusen used her. Mother Caramel used her. Probably the Rocks captain used her.
So if she finds out she's being used again, she gets upset.
That's the true story of Big Mom.
Yes.
People using her overwhelming strength for their own nefarious needs. Right?
I would have liked to see a little bit more from Streusen when we were on Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, a little. We get the gist. Though.
Gist. To kind of understand how he benefited directly.
That's the story of Big Mom. Now, does she come to that realization that people will just be using her entire life?
That'll make her even more upset at the Straw Hats when she realizes.
But does this realization make her reconsider what she's done in her life? If we get the Rocks flashback, Rocks is using her. Kaido used her.
Kaido owes her a favor still.
Kaido owes her a favor. So, does these pieces all fall together of Big Mom's true story, which is just people using her?
Yes.
Does it all culminate into a massive character moment where she realizes, like, all the wrong she's done throughout the years?
You just want her to fuck off, don't you?
And then she fucks off.
Yeah. I don't think she's gonna sail into the sunset.
Into the sunset.
There's no point.
And her character's complete.
But there's no point sailing her off into the sunset.
Why not?
Because it's like...
But we completed her character. Luffy defeated her with character development.
If she's like, I realize what's up.
Yeah.
And then she's like, let's leave.
Yeah. She has no reason to fight Kaido. It's really, as I said multiple times.
But it's so unsatisfactory.
Or maybe she's like, I've done so much bad. Why not let's do something good and take down Kaido? That could be the heel turn of why she wants to fight Kaido.
I don't know.
See, the Big Mom situation is very interesting to talk about. This is exactly why Oda's doing it.
Yes.
This conversation right here.
Because he wants us to talk about it, like in this way.
Because we have no fucking idea what's happening. Look at this episode. We've had two completely polar opposite ideas.
And we still
don't know. So
still, plot lines can lead to different plays. Now, Oda's clearly got this planned out, and he's got an idea, and he's reveling in the fact that we got no fucking clue what he's doing.
Now, predictions yet again. We have no fucking idea what could happen next week.
We're a new day.
New day, new stuff. Hopefully, we see Zoro, and we get to see the Sanji stuff.
I think we'll see Luffy.
Yeah, because we talked about it. We talked about it.
We talked about him, and we're going there, and we've got to see what he's doing, and the reason why we haven't escaped yet. Because Rosa's had a couple of days.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see Luffy.
Like it's Sea Stone prison that's locked and they can't open it.
Or just an update on what's going on, and then Big Mom can turn up.
What if like the boxes?
Not next week. Big Mom's not turning up next week.
What if the quote unquote box is unbreakable?
Yeah.
And Chopper tells Big Mom the sweets are in the box. He just fucking rips it open.
Yeah.
That hype.
Okay. I can see that happening.
All right. Maybe some redemption for Big Mom's strength. All right.
One shot's Queen.
One shot's Queen. Or the head jailer, whoever the fuck that is.
Yep.
One shot's that cunt, and then we're done.
All right, Christian.
Ratings. We didn't get to ratings. Now, I enjoyed it.
I liked the chapter.
I enjoyed the chapter. Good action. Good character moments. Making us talk about what the fuck's Kirishiro. Making us talk about Big Mom. Hiyori. One problem, and that's pacing.
Pacing's getting
getting strange. We skipped the whole day.
Art's struggling a little bit.
Art's good. I don't know what you're talking about with the art. What's the problem with the art? The official looks good.
Did you see Hiyori's hand? Which was holding the paper?
Yeah, but Oda's fucking always doing that shit.
It's a little bit off lately.
Was that Kurosaki's hand?
I believe so.
Because there's no nail polish on that hand.
The hand's on the floor, though.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's looking down, so assumably it's her.
But there's no nail polish. There's no long nails.
There's no long nails. It's not
it's not really a female hand.
But Oda forgot to draw Katakuru's gloves one time.
That's true.
So,
ratings.
Big Mom also kind of looks a little bit rushed.
Okay, a lot of detail in Big Mom's face though. Like a lot of shit to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me,
and especially the far right panels of Big Mom.
For me, well, Big Mom's got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
For me, 7.5, because the pacing a little too rushed.
Yeah, I could go with 7.5 as well.
Good chapter. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it.
Christian, we're finally learning about Orochi and the Gurns and all that, and the Wano plot line.
We're getting it.
We're getting it. Enjoy it.
I like to see this kind of mini arc. We get the whole thing uninterrupted. Like to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Good chapter this week. Pacing a little off, but it's good. All right. Next segment. Hashogi Shanks. Hashogi Shanks. Every week, we come to you with the question of Hashogi Shanks. And every week, we answer the question. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the good king. But there are people out there who think Kaido is the strongest. They think Drag is the strongest. They think the sweatiest man on the planet, Akainu, is the strongest. And they think Aimu is the strongest.
Cancer.
But they're all incorrect. Because Shanks is the strongest and Shanks is the God King. Now every week we come with 100% genuine, factual information.
Oh, we mean it.
About why Shanks is the strongest. And this week we have Shanks is so strong that not even plot convenience can defeat or nerf him. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. Now, topic of the show: New World fights and the issues that could arise.
Yes. We hinted at it in the chapter review, Christian.
Exactly. Now let me just go through this.
All right.
I've got a couple notes here. Got a good points.
All right.
Oda introduces us to the concept of the longest fuck fights with Jinbei versus Ace 5-day fight.
Impel down.
Impel down, we find that out.
Yes.
And then we get the Kuzan versus Sakazuki 10-day fight.
Fucked Punk has it up.
Yeah. Alright. And then we get the on-panel, real-time, 11-hour Katakuri fight. No, 11-hour Cracker fight. And then we get the 12-hour Katakuri fight. Alright. We get the Jack, Neko, and Inu 5-day fight.
Yes.
Oda clearly using this to hype up character strengths. How strong is his character? Well, they fought for 10 days straight. It's used as a hype tool. And it's fine as a hype tool. But when it's actually brought into the manga, into the current storyline, when we have...
We've got issues, Christian.
12-hour, 11-hour fights, issues arise. Such as skipping. Because it's literally impossible to draw an 11-hour fight unless you want to do a 200-chapter fight.
Yes.
I ain't going to be repeating a lot of panels. So it's logistically impossible to draw without skipping it. We have to have constantly interrupted to change to other stuff because we can't have a straight fight that goes for 11 hours. Because that doesn't make any sense when it's chopped up and shit. Yeah. So we're going to interrupt it with other plot points. Other characters have to be doing stuff while this fight's going on in the background for like 11, 12 hours. And this is not even considering the massively important fact that we know Jack can fight for 5 days. So is this Jack fight against whoever gonna be 5 days in manga time?
Now, Christian, let's bring up an argument you used to bring up quite a long time ago.
Yes.
Equal fights take longer.
That is true, but who was stronger than Jack?
Significantly stronger, Christian. Maybe the Sulong.
The Sulong, okay, that's Jack. But we expect King and Queen. We already know King has
real fights. To be real fights.
We know King has an ancient Zoan.
Yes.
And we expect King to be stronger than Jack. So is that a 7-day fight? And who's stronger than King? Who's overwhelmingly stronger than King?
The Emperor's, Christian.
So Big Mom one-shots King.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. What's gonna go on with these Zoan fights? They're Zoans. They're Katakuri. Logia Syndrome Katakuri.
Yes.
12-hour fight.
We saw page 1. Oda remembers the Zoans. Law remarks that they're ancient Zoans after all.
The ancient Zoans after all, they're strong. They got a lot of stamina. They got a lot of defense.
Be expected, Christian.
These fights.
Now,
there's trouble.
Will they come to bite them in the ass and we're going to have some...
What?
Weird X Factor power that kind of fucks them up because they're too
linear.
Too linear, as a
quote unquote linear.
Yes.
Here's the problem.
Like theoretically, Law wouldn't have problems.
Would you say that these stupidly long fights is not a good idea to do? Like conceptually, you're writing a manga.
Yeah,
right?
It's like...
Why would you do a 12-hour fight for the hype? I get it. It's to hype it up.
I could see why you'd get sucked into saying things like that. And then eventually...
And then you have to pay it off.
You go down the road and you're like, fuck.
You have to pay it off.
This is trouble.
It's definitely trouble.
It's trouble. Because, when you say it...
It sounds hype.
It's different to drawing it, Christian.
The logistics of drawing these fights is where the problems are going to happen. Because you can't have a Luffy versus Lucci fight.
People are going to get bored. Doesn't matter who they're fighting.
Exactly.
If you have a 12-hour fight, people are going to get bored.
The Katakuri fight was like 13 chapters.
Yeah.
With like stuff in between and all that kind of... people want to say okie dokes. Luffy's power doesn't last that long. And we haven't even got to Kaido himself. Mythical Emperor Zoan should have the highest stamina in the verse... Bar Shanks.
Obviously,
Bar Shanks. Is this fight going to be a mudflog?
But it's going to end on the night of the Fire Festival.
But the overwhelming strength thing does not apply to Kaido because he's top tier, top of the verse.
What do you think about a pile-on situation, Christian?
Doesn't even matter. Man is a mythical Zoan.
Yeah. We've got problems.
He has a healing... Effectively, he has a healing factor like Jack does. But on a whole different level because he's mythical.
Dragon scales?
Sure.
The myths around dragons could apply?
We're not even considering if he has awakening. We saw an Impound down. These animals just get up after 10 minutes. Undertaker style.
Now, Christian...
They just get up and boot you in the face.
You think about these things, right?
Fucking stupid.
It should take like a good week to beat Kaido, realistically, right?
Like, from the law and the evidence that we have on the table, from what Otis said, Ace and Jinbei could fight for 5 days against Ace, a low-gear Devil Fruit user.
Yes. Jinbei's got that stamina.
And he has Haki. We know he has Haki, so there's not like he can't hit Ace.
Yes.
He has water powers as well. 5 days.
It's a problem. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I really don't.
The inflated stamina and time to beat enemies is going to be a massive problem.
Will it not
And
apply?
Otis dug himself in the hole.
What? How mad are you if it doesn't apply?
It already has applied though.
Yeah.
In Whole Cake Island. Yeah. It already is being applied.
Well, we assume that Kaido's defeat will ring in the new dawn.
Sure, we've said whatever that means.
Which is, with the sun will rise.
The sun will rise.
After the full moon.
But think about it this way.
That's like 12 hours. Not even. It's like 6 hours. Depends when the fight starts.
But
say it starts, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 12 hours,
Oda,
sunrise.
here's the thing. Oda likes to have the protagonists in dire situations where it looks like they can't win. Alright?
Well,
a man equal Sakazuki and Kuzan, equal in strength.
Talk to me about Marineford, though. Crucial.
Who got defeated? Whitebeard got defeated.
Yes.
That's it.
That's an emperor. Didn't take
old
7
sick,
days.
Old and sick, having heart attacks on the battlefield.
Multiple admirals.
Multiple admirals. But Luffy, not an admiral. Law, not an admiral. Kid, not an admiral. Alright?
They don't have stupid Logia powers
They're
either.
on the back foot immediately.
Kaido's full power right now.
And why? I don't understand how they do damage to Kaido and that damage stays. Because effectively, he should have endless stamina.
Now, obviously, the fix to all your problems, Christian, is a
MacGuffin.
significant MacGuffin that then nerfs Kaido significantly. Thoughts on that statement? Will Law kill him? Will the King of Lightning theory come true?
Law kills himself.
Law kills
and undoes
himself.
the invisibility.
Well, undoes, like, weakens Kaido significantly in that sacrifice.
Like, even if it brings him down to like Katakuri level, it's still a 12-hour fight.
That's reasonable. When we have 3 powerful characters fighting a Katakuri. Kid Law Luffy wouldn't take 12 hours to beat Katakuri.
Sure.
But
that's a massive
I'm sure some
disappointment.
crazy man out there would say Katakuri would still win.
Is that man Andre? Who knows?
There are many men out there that are perhaps inflate.
That's the real problem of this arc, in my mind. Oda living up to the promises he made about these fucking stupid long fights that don't make any sense logistically in manga time. Right? That's the problem.
So if there's no
it
nerf,
reminds me of a Dragon Ball Z situation.
yes,
My punches are so strong they can destroy galaxies. They never destroy galaxies.
yes.
It's a logical... It's hype for the sake of hype, but when it comes down to the reality of the situation, it can't happen. Unless Oda wants to do a 5-day fight with Kaido, skip it all over the place, skipping panels, skipping
People
events.
say get ready for the 5-day fight. I'm sure people are gonna say in the comments, Christian.
Put what you think in the comments about this.
What if we get a 5-day
issue?
fight with Kaido?
It's an issue.
What if we get a 10-day fight with Kaido?
All right, it's gonna get skipped. It's gonna get rushed. There's gonna be a whole bunch of bullshit while they survive. Luffy's gear for lasts 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
He got one shot.
But he's
by
got a lot of
He
support.
got one shot by
He's got
Kaido.
Law, he's got Kid, he's got...
How did they survive for 5 days against Kaido? With
beast.
Luffy,
Got one shot in
one
2
shot.
seconds.
a lot of problems here, fellas. A lot of problems. Put what you think in the comments about this issue.
Unless Luffy gets significantly more powerful, Christian, in a short amount of time.
In my mind, I think this level of hype, good at the time, ultimately going to be a mistake. Because then people are going to have questions.
We'll have to see how it plays out, Christian.
Alright.
We'll have to
Alright.
see how it plays
People already don't like the Cracker fight.
Now, that brings up the whole, like, Zoro plus Straw Hat versus King.
Exactly.
And shit like that.
Because that has to happen.
So it doesn't take 4 days.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Because we assume Zoro, when he fights King, will be on the back foot most of the fight.
that's what I'm saying. These powerful as fuck characters on the... And you got the main... You got the protagonist on the back foot.
Yeah.
So it should take even longer. Because they don't even have the overwhelming power to beat him.
And right now, we have no plot point to defeat Kaido. We had by this time we had the plot point to defeat Big Mom, which ultimately failed. But we had a plan.
We had a plan to defeat.
We're still fucking around in Wano.
So, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't get on board the theory of Big Mom gets defeated and then Kaido gets defeated.
Because Emperor should fight for a good 10 days.
Because it should be like a 10-day fight.
Yeah. 9-day fight, perhaps, Christian.
Via Admiral Law.
Yeah.
Because they're equally as strong as well. Luffy should go up against Big Mom on the back foot. How does he win on the back foot with a full power Big Mom? Fight should take 10 days. That's all I'm saying.
There's 9 days to the festival, Christian. Perhaps it takes 9
8-day
days.
fight, 9-day
Maybe
fight.
it takes an 8-day fight.
Back-to-back champion Monkey D.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Maybe we got some sensu beans lying around.
So there's a serious issue that we'll see how Oda deals with it because, yeah, these stupid long fights are going to be the downfall of the arc. Because things are going to get skipped and people are going to get upset. Alright. Time for the power scale.
Power scale, Christian. I should probably bring it up.
You should. Now, who are we thinking about? It's too early to call Wano characters. Of course.
Do we feel like talking about Nami again? Since this week?
No, we scaled her with Zeus.
Yeah, but now we know how she's using her.
No, we already knew in Whole Cake Island.
Oh, you didn't.
What do you mean? We saw the attack.
Yeah, but you thought she was going to use him as a pet, Christian.
Whoa. The Pair 5 power's still there.
What do we got? What do we got?
I mean,
In the Rolodex of Christian's mind.
all days in my mind.
Who knows who we got? Who knows who we don't?
Let's go for a meme this week.
Alright, memes.
Van der Decken. Of the Flying Dutchman Pirates.
He's got axes, Christian.
He's got a homing ability. He throws his axes, they always hit their target. Unless Luffy deflects them.
Yeah.
He's got some bullseye power where he always fucking hits. He sucks so hard.
He's got 4 legs.
He's got 4 legs, 4 arms. He's a freak of nature.
Mm-hmm.
He is the neckbeard of the One Piece verse. After that, underage titties all the time. Alright?
Shame.
Van der Decken, you're a disgrace to the fisherman race.
Disgusting.
Alright? Disgusting. So, let's think about Van der Decken. Can we scroll down? Can we scroll down?
Surely not as impressive as Hody Jones, Christian.
No. Hody Jones, major antagonist, strongest character in that arc. That, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Shirahoshi could probably defeat Hody Jones.
Yeah.
With those Sea Kings and that power. Here we go. Does Van der Decken beat a pacifista? He throws weapons. Does he have the cutting power to cut a pacifista?
Don't remember Haki.
What do you mean?
Alright.
No haki.
But the bullseye thing, you know.
He can hit things, okay? You can deflect them.
Is that a fisherman thing or is it just whatever?
It's a devil fruit. It's devil fruit. It's he's so underwhelming.
I got nothing to say, Christian. Give me some feats. What are the feats? Did he fight anyone? Did he do anything?
He always tries to, get with his Shirahoshi. Tries to kill Shirahoshi.
Who beats him?
Luffy. Just
With
kicks
what?
weapons out. And he just fucks off. He's so shit.
What do you want to say? Huh? What do you want to say? Where do you want to go?
It's either low or slow low.
Low or
garbage.
low? Okay.
Smells garbage. Does he even beat...
I don't think he can't cut Mr. One, surely.
Nah, he can't count Mr. One. Does he even beat Arlong?
I think he's got Arlong covered.
Just because of the New World situation?
Yeah, just because of the New World situation, Christian.
Is it homing weapons?
They're
You
big.
could assume, weapons would hurt Arlong.
Yeah.
The weapons he throws. So I'm going to go Van der Decken. Probably the worst character in Fishman Island. We're going to go Lolo.
Lolo.
On the level of Arlong.
Okay. Now,
That's what I'm
Christian,
saying.
I'm gonna throw an old ball pick out here.
I mean, Van der Decken is an old ball pick.
It might be a confusing pick.
Okay.
You can veto it if you like. I want to talk about the Sea Kings.
They're so varied.
I want to talk about specifically the power of
Like the Sea Kings at the end of
yeah.
fucking.
Because Shirohoshi says is the H1Ms have the power to destroy the world.
Yeah.
Could we? Is it possible to scale all?
It's because they're so big.
Is it possible to scale that situation, or do you want to go somewhere else?
They're strong in numbers. Individually, is the Kraken the strongest one?
Because I was if we're gonna veto that, I want to talk about the Kraken.
We can just talk about the Kraken because individual. Fucking
The ones that pull the
ship.
The ship seem to be overhyped.
They're hyped. I mean, they're in color pages. We've seen them before.
Fucking talk about Roger.
Sure. But here's the thing. We have no fucking idea about those.
Okay.
Let's just talk about Kraken.
Let's talk about the Kraken.
Luffy destroys him. Zoro destroys him. Sanji destroys him.
He fucks up Watsumi.
He does fuck up Watsumi.
He's got that rapid fire punch. He's
Uh,
massive.
Luffy tamed him with that fucking elephant gun.
Yeah.
So let's think. We're gonna think of the scale,
The power.
and the power, because do I think the Kraken defeats a pacifista? Yes, because of the size.
Squeezes him.
Squeezes him, pummels him.
Pummels him. It would
I
be a
think you
fight.
could get it done. Bowl Sisters, I think he overwhelms Bowl Sisters. So I'm thinking mid to low mid. Because he's very susceptible to attack. He gets absolutely destroyed by...
No one would cut him.
No one would cut him. He cut the giant snake.
You'd cut the limbs off.
Sure.
But Talamayo would figure something out, I'm sure.
Yeah, using the...
Crocodile win because he's a Logia.
I mean, but... Can't really hurt him because he's a fucking octopus. He's got no bones. So what's he crushing?
Who?
The Kraken. It's octopus. No bones.
Yeah, what about it?
So if he punches the barrier...
Yeah, but I'm sure Bartolomeo could figure something out.
Okay.
With his ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go low mid.
Do you think Brooks got him covered, Christian?
I think that's a fight. Brooke, very speedy.
It's a fight.
Very speedy.
Kobe?
Cutting. The problem is the scale and the amount of limbs and
what do
firepower.
you need? Because Sanji used Diablo Jumbe.
Zoro used named attacks. Luffy used the Gear 3 attack.
Yeah.
So you need firepower
So you need significant power.
to damage him.
Does Chopper surely doesn't beat the Kraken.
Nah, Chopper doesn't beat the Kraken.
So how can we say low mid if Chopper loses to the Kraken, Christian?
Where's Chopper? Chopper's in low mid.
Yeah.
Do we say middle? Do we go up?
I think we can go who beats the Kraken in low mid? That's the question.
I could see Nami winning.
Because she's got Zeus now?
Lightning,
Sure.
she could get it done. But the speed, the power, Nami not that known for her dodging skills.
Yes. Usopp would have trouble.
Usopp would have. It's just the scale of this fuck.
Leo might be able to pull it out because of his stitching stuff.
He's small size.
Yeah, could stitch his things together.
See, in my mind, it's a battle between low mid and mid. Well, Dora and Brogy, Albaspear,
The goldfish.
Goldfish,
Punch a hole straight through it.
arguably bigger than the Kraken. Have you seen the ship?
I've seen it. But you can talk about wingspan of the tentacles and shit like that. He's also pretty big.
Albaspear in the head Kraken goes down.
Yeah.
So, Peckham's,
No.
no? You gonna say no for Peckham's?
I don't know if could the Kraken damage Peckham's?
I mean, does Shirahoshi control the Kraken?
Assumably.
Assumably. Sure. Montor. Now, the Sphinx. We've got Sphinx in mid.
Sphinx
Would you
versus
say they're on
Kraken.
the same level? Kraken bigger, but Sphinx also cops gear 3, but that's pre-time skip.
I could say they're on the same level, Christian.
Sphinx and Kraken. I'm gonna say mid. Mid for Kraken. It's gotta be mid.
Mid for Kraken. All right. Christian. That
Yes.
does it for this week. Question corner.
Question corner. Time to answer your questions.
Submit questions in the comment section below on Discord.
Email, Twitter.
What else?
Multiple ways.
The community tab.
Community tab on YouTube. Did I post one this week?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Any questions from there?
You didn't look.
I didn't look.
We'll pull them up then.
Okay, you can pull them up at the end.
Because there is definitely questions.
All right. Questions. You know, it's fucking hard to see the community tab on like regular browser.
It's
fucking
stupid.
YouTube.
It's stupid.
Why does it just come up with my subs?
Really only for phone stuff.
Yeah,
It's on the
fucking
phone. It's
annoying.
not on the PC.
You can get it on the PC, but it's fucking lame.
Yeah, you gotta go to the channel.
Community,
then
it's fucking shit.
stupid.
It's annoying for me to get these questions.
Yeah,
but
YouTube's dumb.
YouTube's dumb. That's a tangent for another
Yes.
time. First question from Austin Black. Kirishiro is the Judas of the Nine Scabbards. Thoughts? Kind of already talked about this.
Doesn't necessarily matter. Oda would have to
Does it
work
make
hard.
sense? Did he change his appearance?
We'd have to wait and see.
It's possible.
Oda
I
could
think
do
it's unlikely, but it's
Yeah.
possible.
Sure.
From Ivan. Next question from Ivan. Do you know how did you guys get into One Piece? Classic answer: 4 kids,
4 kids.
and then later on, Marineford. The hype of Marineford
Sure.
hit my ears. Alright? Hit my ears. Started with 4 kids. A couple years, about 5 years break. Heard it. Caught up.
Yeah, but it was. It's sort of anime wasn't a thing back then
Yeah. For
our time period.
Yeah.
When we went to school. So it's not even that.
But I heard about
like
it.
Naruto was a thing. One Piece, no one.
Yeah,
No one
talked about it. Naruto
very,
was
very few people.
Naruto, a little bit of Bleach, Dragon Ball, of course. But yeah. So how did we get in? 4 kids.
Yeah.
First saw it.
When he's got up to like
I always got to like Alabasta, then it fucking never stopped.
restarted.
Crocodile got defeated.
classic. Classic.
Got like halfway through Alabasta, then it restarted.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's how we got into One Piece. That's the question.
There it is.
From David. Komurasaki, Kirishiro, those needs need some practice. I mean, I don't speak Japanese.
Christian could barely read English.
I can barely read English.
Alright?
Alright? What else? I have an Australian accent, so I say vowels strangely.
Yes.
So, it's Komurasaki and I'm going to say Kirishiro, because it rolls off the tongue.
Yes.
It's Korishiro or some shit. Nah, it's
Fuck
Kirishiro.
you. How about that?
Alright? That's the way it's going to be.
When the anime comes around, we can be corrected.
Exactly. From Poneglyphs. My question this week is, why do you say Aimu is so cancerous? I think it's fairly obvious the world government will be the final antagonist of the series. Luffy is essentially guaranteed to have a one-on-one fight during the final war. Well, and that would be pretty much have to be Aimu at this point, right? Who else could Luffy fight? Aokinu, not exactly final villain of the series material. Like a secret king from the Void Century, I'll stop before my headcanon explodes.
It's cancerous for a multitude of reasons. 1.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Aokinu set up as a villain. Blackbeard set up as a villain.
Long-term villains.
Aimu, know nothing about him. Don't know his character. Haven't even seen his face.
Yes.
Don't know what he stands for. We don't know why he's evil. You know, we
Don't know why Luffy cares.
don't know why Luffy cares.
Don't know why I care.
Why would he suddenly make himself known to the world?
Yes.
In the final war.
The ultimate powerhouse. Couldn't turn up in Marineford. Couldn't erase Dragon from the world.
No. Just decides to appear out of nowhere. Now he's here.
Couldn't
now.
capture Gold Roger.
Exactly. So who is this man? Who cares?
If it's something stupid like I hide in the shadows to preserve the balance, and this time Luffy is undoing the balance, therefore I have to show up.
Yeah.
Oda, you made this character up, alright? Before anything
shit.
else happened.
No shit. So, I don't like it because we already have established villains that could easily be final villain material.
They killed Ace.
Why not Akainu?
Akainu
Why
killed
not?
Ace. Blackbeard set up from Jaya. That's all I have to say. It's just like throwing a spanner in the works, you just do it.
I mean,
cheap.
Secret King, we all fucking predicted it before it happened.
No one was surprised.
As soon as we saw the throne, we're like, yeah, this
Also,
is
you
Secret
gotta
King.
remember the parallels that Oda draws towards Aimu himself. Stelly remarks about how great
The throne would
the
be.
throne is, right?
I don't understand. Like, we know about the Celestial Dragons. They're weak. They're disgusting human beings. They
Yes.
don't deserve to be powerful. They use the Navy
As
their weapon.
Yes.
Aimu being that powerful guy that's in the shadows.
Kind of sullies that message.
And there's like, he's never made an appearance. Like,
Until now.
rarely would imagine something, you know?
No one
There's
knows about it,
law.
Christian.
There's no, if there was law about this mysterious figure, you know, in series law, about the world government have a secret fucking shit.
It's weird because we're going into the end game and it's a little bit too late.
Yeah.
But Oda's
Like-
setting him up now.
Like, Doflamingo seems to know about this guy.
Yeah.
Not afraid of him, he's afraid of Kaido. He knows the Celestial Dragons can't do shit to him. That's why he fucks around with them all the time.
Yeah.
Not afraid of the world government, not afraid of Aimu, afraid of Kaido. What does that say? What does that say?
And of course we're reminded of the Kaguya situation in Naruto.
At,
No one likes that.
at least he's here now
Yes.
and not
Not
at the last
end.
chapter.
Okay.
So that's why we don't like him. Because we already have villains. And we don't need that trope.
Oda's gonna have to do a lot of work if he wants this to be the last villain.
Yes.
It can't just be like, I'm the villain.
Yeah.
Because we have hatred towards Akainu.
And Blackbeard.
And Blackbeard.
Perfect villains, why waste that?
Yes.
Why waste it? Alright, next question.
I don't know. Maybe at some point we'll talk about, in a topic of the show, maybe next week, Blackbeard versus Arcana for the final villain and the pros and cons.
Okay.
Because I'm still confused. I'm still confused as to what choice.
Who's who? Okay. From Muzi Mustaf.
Yes.
Who's coming to violate Doflamingo? And where is that point going? No one's coming to violate Doflamingo.
Can't violate
'cause
Mingo.
They're going to try, and then he's going to escape.
Yeah, he's gone. It'd be so easy for him to go as soon as he gets his cuffs
As
off.
soon as you get those cuffs off, he's out of there.
He could fly.
He's out of there. Now, are these cuffs extremely high
High grade.
grade sea stone?
Oda, come on.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. So, as soon as you get these cuffs
So the
off,
highest grade, Christian.
he's out of there. He's gone. So,
He will return in the story when it's required.
it would be so easy for Doflamingo to escape. I don't see why he wouldn't.
We need him in the final war to be having a laugh.
Does Virgo reappear to break him out? Does the
Come on,
Doflamingo
man. How did
family...
Virgo even fucking put himself back together, you know?
No, we don't know. Does,
when you pop, like, yourself, you know when Law cuts you,
Yeah.
you could just put yourself back together, right?
Yes.
And it just, you don't need Law to, like,
No.
reattach you.
Because we see that with Kinemon.
Yeah, we can see like him. That's what I was thinking. So some goon should have, after that fight, a goon could have turned up and put him back together.
But the plane exploded. Are they dead? Whatever. Monet should be dead. So should Virgo. But someone's coming in, save him. He'll get out. It's fine.
Okay.
It's in your pink swimsuit. The fucking
Yeah, don't worry about Mingo.
Mingo's gonna escape, and he's gonna be in the final war or some shit. He's gonna be there commentating it.
We need that laugh. We need that voice actually. That laugh.
We need a commentator.
We need Mugi Water.
Yeah, exactly, mate. He knows. He's gonna laugh the thing down.
Bellamy.
All right. Next question from John and Lee. Question corner. Could one of Shanks' skill sets be curse sword related? I believe the curse swords produce demon God powers and Haki helps manifest the curse into a physical entity like Zoro, but perhaps a different type of demon, along with God tier Haki as well. His blade is named, but not confirmed, Cursed. One of the reasons I read One Piece still is to see Shanks' power and skill set.
Of course.
Of course.
Number one priority. It's possible,
Why not?
No one other than Zoro has this ability.
That's
alright?
true.
No one other than Zoro. Not even Mihawk. We haven't seen much of Mihawk.
We haven't seen Mihawk do anything.
Alright, but we don't know.
Okay.
This cursed sword thing
You could say
is like
you could maybe say
What?
that fucking Cavendish's sword, Hakuba, some shit going on there with the curse. Maybe.
I don't know. I can't
What's
tell.
going on with Hakuba? Could be a demon thing.
If this was an established power,
Sure.
but we still don't know. And we talked about it was in Log Town.
Yeah. It's been ages and Oda's
Like
done
Oda's had the opportunity to
Well,
get into
since
it.
when does, like, there aren't that many swordsmen in the show.
Yeah.
What is there, like, Vista, Mihawk, Shiryu?
I mean, we're in the land of swordsmen now.
Zoro.
And we're in the land of swordsmen and ghosts. And
Yeah.
curses.
So, a lot of people saying Ashura Doji has the Ashura technique.
Come on.
But, like, come on.
Look at Hanzo.
We still have gotten colorization confirmed for, Ashura. So does he have the green hair?
Oh, is he Zoro's father?
Is he the green hair master?
Who knows?
The green hair clan? Who knows? Yeah. We want to see Shanks' power as well. But will we see it?
We'll see it.
We'll see it. And our heads will explode. It'll
And
be too much hype.
everyone will know.
It's too much hype.
See, the people that listen to this show know Christian.
Exactly. So, next question from Return to Slap. Return to Slap returns. As he always does.
Yes.
Christian's elaborate Italian hand gestures was running wild this episode.
Oh, I was running wild today.
I always
That's how it is.
talk with the hands.
He gets animated, he gets excited.
Alright? Very Italian. Alright? That's just how it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Can one of Shanks'... Oh, I already read that. Morge's reaction to the Shanks segment was hilarious.
A little disrespectful, but we let it slide.
He's a guest. Alright? We're going to be respectful to the guest. A little disrespectful.
Laughing at the sermon. Christian was irate.
I had to calm myself.
Yeah.
I had to center myself. Alright? Otherwise, shit would have hit the fan. But, continuing on. He was a great guest. Glad to hear he supported the God King. I really enjoyed the focus on Wano behind the scenes politics this chapter. Question. If you could be on any One Piece crew, aside from the Straw Hat crew and Redhead Pirates, of course, whose crew would you join? No
It'd
Redhead.
have to be Capone for that cannoli, right?
What you tell you, man? But Capone...
Yeah, but we would assassinate him and become the father of Christian.
I'm thinking...
Is Baratier a crew? It's a ship.
Like you could say it's a crew of sorts. It's a cooking crew. It's a crew. Yeah, can I go back in time and say Goldie Roger? You didn't say that.
Gold Roger.
Can I say Whitebeard?
Gold Roger's the cheat, Christian.
Yeah, I unlocked the cheat code. Goldie Roger.
There you go. Alright, there you go.
With Shanks. There you go.
Shanks about your age, Christian.
Exactly.
At that point.
Having out, chilling out, drinking beers, having a good time.
Maybe he'd show you the way into becoming strong in One Piece.
Mate. Alright, I could be yours according to Jody. Alright?
It's a feat.
It's a feat. So, yeah, Goldie Roger. A serious answer? I don't fucking know. Everyone sucks but the Straw Hats.
Let's go Capone just for the cannoli.
Alright. And the coffee. He knows how to...
He knows how to treat his guests.
Exactly. Alright. Let's go. Let's go.
Need the
with that.
gelati, son.
Exactly.
He's got a cool enough power.
We'll say Capone. Alright, next question. Raz K. The fact that I see a Carlton hat in the background there, I question the credibility of this channel. Now, he's got a question mark in this question.
Yeah.
It's not a question.
Okay.
There's no question here.
Now,
No.
what's his name?
For a question,
What's
it would
his-
have to be, do I question the credibility of this channel? Not I question it.
Now,
This is a
what
statement.
is his man's name?
Raz K.
Raz K. Talk to me in a couple of years.
All right.
and we'll see.
Well, the hat's right there, mate.
That's right there.
All right. The Blue Boys.
Crips, the God King will.
There's only one Gold King. All right. You'll find out. You'll
The
find out.
God King's second-hand man.
Crips.
Crips.
Paddy Crips.
Paddy Crips will deliver
Alright.
us many flags.
All right.
Very specific answering of the question, but people who know.
All right. Next question from Jingle Bogems. You talked about some of the samurai being dead, so the Straw Hats could take their places and get more fights. Do you think they might die on panel in fights against the Beast Pirates and Orochi, as opposed to being dead from the start? What the fuck?
What?
So it's basically, for example, Neko and Inu will be killed by Jack. Kinemon or Kanjuro or Rise will be killed by Orochi, etc. Would you open up spots for Straw Hats by killing, other...
Well, the way the
members?
prophecy is told, the reckoning will come on the
Night.
on the
Full moon.
before the night starts. We should get the moon shot of
Yeah.
the Straw Hats or whatever.
I don't think those characters are dying. Like,
people do bloodthirsty, Christian.
I think they're already dead because, yeah, we explained it. Only like 3
What's
went.
sadder, Christian? Dying or knowing you got defeated by a rookie?
Defeated by a rookie.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah. I don't think they're going to get defeated. Like, the 9 Scabbards are clearly set up for Luffy and Zoro to fit in there. I mean,
Yes.
yeah. So, next question. From Jose. Why do some OP reviewers jump to conclusions? Like, can they not let the story progress and breathe a little? Like, what the fuck?
We'd have no content.
No content.
If you didn't
No
do rampant
fun.
speculation.
So we had 2 rants in the chapter this week.
Yeah.
Both about Big Mom. Now, if we were more level-headed... I mean, we are level-headed. If we were more, conservative... Didn't make any calls.
We'll just tell you what happened in the chapter, and
There'd
then
be no
flavor, Christian.
no
Spice.
predictions, no, thinking about
memes.
the story in different ways, no memes. Need the memes. Alright, so there it is, there we go.
Otherwise, we just recap the chapter for you and tell you why we liked it.
Which
And
is
then-
like boring as shit.
And then it'd be like, and then people would say you don't like it because your head count's wrong. But we explain all that.
Okay, so yeah, that's why they do it. It's content, dude. 100%. Now,
And
Just
the
put-
viewer gets ideas that maybe they didn't think of, and they craft their own ideas off other people's ideas.
exactly.
That's the
it's
whole
a
point of the community.
Exactly. So do you want to pull up the
The other questions.
other questions while I read these off?
Yes.
From Fabio Pontent, my question for this week is: how do you think the community impacts the fans? I remember when I was a casual, I never thought who was stronger, Sanji or Zoro, or plot convenience and stuff like that. Now I feel like the community's turned me into a cancel lord. What do you guys think? Well, you always see,
We see this with hairs, Christian.
yeah.
The casual
Casual-
fan are just there
casual
for the
fan.
ride. Now, are you a more... Now, the other side, maybe you're not quite as invested when
Sure.
things happen. Would you rather be on a neutral tone the whole time? Or would you rather have up and downs?
Well,
That's the question.
the question is, does the community make you a cancel lord?
I
mean,
don't know. It
try
makes you.
to
It
avoid-
makes you more.
Try to avoid the influence.
I mean, like, don't be a cancel lord. Just talk
That's
about-
true. That's true. Don't be a cancel lord.
I don't know, you have to ask yourself the
Yeah,
question. Like,
people bring up a whole bunch of stuff, plot convenience, all that kind of shit. You just gotta think, like, people want to complain. That's just how it's gonna be. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Do you want to get turned into a cancel or not? It's up to you. Like, just try and be level-headed about it. All right.
it makes you being a part of the community makes you more invested for sure.
100%, because you always want your head code to be
Negative
right.
or positive, but you're in there.
Next question from Bardock, aka Andre, the edgiest man on the planet. I'm disappointed that the legendary Hattori Hanzo was portrayed in such a goofy way. I was expecting a serious design and demeanor.
Why would you expect that?
Were you expecting the ninjas to be so lame, or do you like these designs and portrayal? Is any case of them actually a threat?
I think a few of them are better than what
Fujin and Raijin are cool.
I expected them all to be jokes. We got a few okay ones.
Raijin and Fujin are cool.
Yeah.
The two dudes riding the catfish.
I don't think they're going to be major threats,
They're
except for
not major threats.
Fukuroku, whatever his fucking name is.
Fukuroku.
Yeah.
That's probably wrong.
He's probably going to be He's probably going to be one of the major threats, but the other guys, nah.
Nah.
Is Raizo a threat? Think about that. Raizo's the ninja. Is Shinobu a threat? She's a ninja. Now that ballbuster,
That's
deadly.
a threat. That's a threat.
That's deadly.
That's a threat.
So it'd be weird if Hanzo, it'd be weird if Raizo and Shinobu were like, you know, whatever tier they're in, and then these other dudes are like 19 times stronger than them.
Yeah, I always expected it to be memes because that's what we had.
Yeah.
Like, Raizo's a meme, Shinobu's a meme.
So there you go.
These guys are kind of memes.
Mm-hmm.
Hanzo get a ball busted. It's the way it is, man. It's the way it is going to be. Are they actually a threat? Not really.
I expect, like, I don't even know who's going to fight him. Just random. Maybe Nabi took them all out this week.
Who knows? From Silvers.
He returns. Friend of the show returns.
Given the way the story is progressing, could you see the possibility of the crew not going to Elbaf? I'm starting to lose faith. Are we even going to Elbaf?
We assume.
We talked about this last week.
We assume Elbaf's the next Christian, but we don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know.
It's a community headcanon.
We could be going to Final War after this. We don't know.
Exactly. It's a community.
We could be going to Rafdale after this.
100% community headcanon that Elbaf is happening.
It'd be a massive disappointment if we never go to Elbaf.
I mean, yeah. It would be a massive... It would be like a Toriko thing where we just skip arcs.
Yeah.
Because of reasons.
But it doesn't have to be necessarily be next in the lineup.
Sure.
The Final War could take place on Elbaf. We don't
Are
know.
we even going there? That's the question. We talked about this
The
last
Battleground
week.
could be Elbaf at the end. We don't know.
It's like an 80% chance we're going, but we just don't know how we're
I'd say
going.
higher.
90%?
Yeah.
It's a 90% chance.
I don't know about next, but there's a 90% chance that
We have to go to Elbaf.
We'll go to Elbaf.
We talked too much about it. If we don't go,
We just, like,
it just doesn't have anything for it. Like,
we're in a weird situation. It kind of reminds me of like pre-time skip where we got no idea where we're going next.
yeah. It's kind of exciting though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Elbaf, it's on the way. Alright, it's on the way. Last question on this piece of paper from Dibby. It's if you had to choose between Nami and Robin, but you can't choose the same one, who will you choose, Ed?
What do you want to say, Christian?
See,
I don't really care.
I'm the intellectual here, right?
All right, he's the intellectual. All right.
I do the research. I gather the doc
the
together.
data. Yep.
I have salient points that people want to hear.
All right.
All right. You know, I'll take Robin. And you can take Nami. That's how it's going to go.
There we go.
There it is.
Done.
Because you wouldn't enjoy Robin. You used to be like, where the fireworks factory at? All right? You wouldn't enjoy
All right. Next question, Christian.
the intellectual discussion. All right? You wouldn't enjoy that. So I'll take Robin. You can take Nami. Next question. We're moving over to the community tab. The worst invention of YouTube.
No, it's good utility, pretty bad execution, Christian. Implementation.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah.
it's still pretty. It's embarrassing.
From Shaky Howard. Other than the redhead or stripe pirate, what crew would you... We already answered this question? Yeah, same question. From Christopher Contreras. How strong are Prime Roger and Prime Whitebeard compared to the God King Shanks? If Shanks 1v1 each of them in a serious battle, what would be the outcome? Well,
Shanks
I'm sorry,
would win.
but I'm going to have to throw this out at a court because Shanks would win. It's not even a discussion.
I mean, he's asking a question, Christian. He's not saying Shanks would lose.
Fair enough. Okay? But the question itself is offensive because Shanks will win.
Yes.
Okay?
Next question.
Next question. Fanboy Sims. Next. How do you see the Prison Break plot going? Will Big Mom memories come back right after seeing Luffy and Kid? They have both messed with her after all. Does the mysterious prisoner know her? What kind of alliance do you think?
Lucky for this, man. We talked about this during...
We talked about this for around half an hour.
Yeah.
So, recap it.
Multiple Options.
options on the table.
Still confused as to what the fuck Oda's
Yeah.
gonna do.
Okay. So, from Frozen Shadow, I'm wondering how Zoro's storyline. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta put on my reading glasses for this.
Alright.
I'm wondering how Zoro's storyline is going to intersect into Wano's. Think about it. If the traitor of Zoro has yet to be revealed, is this even a plot point that Oda's even thinking about? Do people even care? Do people even care?
Big Mom has a vast, intelligent network.
The traitor of Zoro, you know,
Peckham's.
is that even a plot point?
There's
Whatever.
many.
Are they working for Kaido? Why would Oda reveal who the traitor is after Kaido is defeated? It wouldn't matter anymore. So by my logic, the Zoro storyline should be wrapped up in Wano 2, possibly including what Zunisha's crime was. I think that's voice entry information.
Yeah, it depends how you think about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you think about it. This guy thinks about it, but we assume that the Kazuki, the Mink, the Giants, they're all a part of the
Okay.
ancient kingdom, and that'll all be connected in the flashback. When
Now we
understand what's
have
going on.
a theory.
Yes.
So here's the theory. Is it possible that Toki was the one that commanded Zunisha to walk the earth as her punishment for some reason, and is now going forward in time for some other reason? I don't know specifics. Okay. And then was killed 20 years ago, meaning that her son Momonosuke and O-LIN, her husband, also have the ability to control Zunisha, which explains why they can talk to Zunisha. I don't think they can hear the voice of all things. I don't even know what story is even about. I'm just wondering if something like this may happen. Thoughts? So, the nugget of this idea is good, makes sense. How does Momonosuke have this ability? But it's a Kazuki ability. Passed down from generation to generation. Now, did O-LIN marry his cousin? That's weird. So maybe there's a little bit of information that you're missing there. Because it's specifically Kazuki.
She could have been a Kazuki from the Void Century, though, Christian.
Is blood related.
Is that enough distance, Christian? That's multiple generations. That's 800 years.
But time travel shit, well, yeah, you know. Is it weird? It's weird.
Alright.
So I think it's more of a Kazuki clan power. Not really sure about Toki. But Toki's definitely from the Void Century, and you can take that to the fucking bank.
Definitely.
From Abu Sunny, do you think that BB Blackbeard will go for Sengoku's Buddhist fruit rather than Kaido's fruit? I think Sengoku's fruit will complete his other two fruits complement his other two fruits perfectly, and it kind of makes sense seeing as though it's a perfectly strong Zoan type.
I'd prefer to see Blackbeard with the Buddha rather than the dragon.
He has the Cerberus fruit. We already know this. So
Good meme.
there you go. I don't see how that would happen.
It's as it's as equally as convenient as Blackbeard getting a dragon Kaido's fruit. So.
Sure. Well, it's not because no one's going after Sengoku. So
Dragon is.
Not anymore. He's not even the split out.
He knows about the revolutionaries, Christian.
All right. From Prince K. Where do you see the Hawkins, Apu, Drake going forward? Where can be Killer and the rest of the Kid Pirates, and thoughts about Kirishiro? Well, we already answered about Kirishiro. Where's Killer and the rest of the Kid Pirates? Morge thinks they're dead. I think Killer's still around.
Did they abandon the captain because they don't respect him as a captain? Because Kid's trash.
Crazy. That's crazy. If they don't respect Kid's as the captain, Kid's trash. But I think Killer's still around.
What about
Heat and Wire, the most irrelevant characters? They can die. Who cares?
Yes.
Hawkins, Apu, and Drake, they're coming over our side. Maybe not Apu. We haven't even fucking seen him yet.
That's true. We haven't seen him.
So,
Oda's saving it for the last reveal.
we all know.
Alright, Oda.
For the hype reveal of Apu. So we know Hawkins and Drake are coming over our side. We know that. Alright? We know that.
Yeah.
That's just factual. Alright? Next question. From Jolepi. Not all related to the chapter, but what is your opinion on the One Piece manga versus anime as a whole? Personally, I thought it was pretty obvious how much better the manga is, but I've been following a content creator that is heavily invested in One Piece reactions, and the topic arise there if he should switch to read the manga, since he liked to look at every detail and make theories along the way. So this guy's really watching the anime and making theories, or he just like talks about what he thinks is gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird. All right, because you know the possibility that you're being wrong exists, because it's weird. Yeah, so the anime only dudes.
Think the anime is better
because it has more emotion.
Emotional because of voice acting, music, color. For examples, I don't cry when I read Mary's Funeral, the manga, which is mind-boggling to me. Thoughts? Now, sure.
How good is your imagination, Christian?
In theory, an anime should always be superior to the manga because it has more elements to get emotions across.
Look at last week, look at this week.
But the One Piece anime...
Shoot me in the face, Christian.
Adds random bullshit, fucks with the power scaling.
Fucks with everything.
Fucks with the pacing.
How fast is Sanji?
Why does no one move? Makes the Big Mom Pirates look even worse.
Yeah, it's dumb.
So...
But the Snake Man vs. Katakuri...
Hype as shit.
Better
than the manga. Because it has more elements. It has movement, for one.
And sound.
And
colour.
Colour, music... voice acting. So, if the anime was good, fine.
But it
ain't. And there are standout good episodes, but week to week, manga's just better.
Week to week is brutal.
I mean, we could talk about...
It's getting real bad lately. Like, after that Snake Man fight is over.
Because we can talk about pre-time skip anime, and you can make the argument that the pre-time skip anime is better.
Okay.
Like, look at Shibondi, how well animated that is, how well paced that is.
Yes.
Like, Shibondi's better in the anime than in the manga. Because it just does the manga justice. That's what the anime should do. But like, after...
Question for you. Will we get characters on model in the Reverie?
No. Even though it's just talking.
Even though we're not doing anything.
We're just talking. Here's the problem. After the time skip, you might as well just read the manga.
Sure.
Because Dressrosa, brutal in the anime. The pacing, so bad.
I see a lot of anime-only guys say that they love Dressrosa.
Yeah, but,
maybe because they're not a part of the hate brigade.
They binge-watched it. Did they watch it week to week? No.
That's also the thing.
So, there you go. So, the manga's better right now. If the anime picks up in Wano, you could make an argument.
Right.
Because, come on, Japan. Let's get it done for Oda. All right?
Let's get it done for Oda. Let's get it done for Japan.
From Agogo Lepi. How much are you enjoying the first act of Wano so far? And how long do you think Wano will last as it applies to chapters? I ask because I'm noticing the brittering fast pace the fast pace we're going through things. It's fast paced and we complained this week. A little too fast paced. Am I enjoying Wano so far? Yes.
I like it because
I'm liking it now. I'm liking it more now because we're getting plot, we're getting cool action, we're getting to see characters interact. First act of Wano.
Question for you, Christian.
Good. It's been good.
Are we closer?
Yeah.
To knowing how Kaido gets defeated?
Yeah.
Now, than we were in Hokage.
No, absolutely. We're even further away because we see that he one shots Luffy.
Yeah.
We're even further away. So.
Fuck.
We're so far away. How many chapters? I'm legitimately saying 200. That's not a meme. That's legitimate.
I like that this...
What?
This is the thing. Like, I like Wano. I like the, Orochi's chambers.
Okay.
The whole honor culture's good.
Yeah.
I need a map.
Okay.
And I know where these towns are.
Alright.
You tried to get me invested in Okaburo and Ibitsu.
Kind of worked.
Not yet.
Okay.
They just kind of look like the same town. I don't know where they are. Alright?
Okay.
I understand the differently designed.
Are you enjoying Wano?
Yes, I'm enjoying Wano, but Christian, it's all about putting the pieces.
I reckon we've been giving it average an 8, which is great.
Yeah.
It's been great so far. Has it been mind-bogglingly fantastic?
We're early.
There's been no bad chapters of Wano.
Yeah.
Maybe the Big Mom
Maybe
thing.
the Big Mom thing.
I mean, that towards a.
But the Urashima stuff was cool, you know?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. So Wano's been pretty good so far. We'll see how it goes. Now, is it the arc that's going to save One Piece? Is it going to be fucking good that'll blow your mind?
People want to see that fight, Christian. That's all they really care about is the Carter fight.
People want the first
People want
Fire
to see the
Festival.
war.
We are so far away from the Fire Festival. It's not even funny. Not even funny.
We got a lot to do. Oda's just setting up the Kazuki, like the whole Orochi plot point.
Yeah, I know, but we got so much fucking shit to do.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. He's just setting it up now. We're in Act 2.
It's gonna be so long.
Yeah.
200 chapters.
Buckle
My
in.
prediction. Lock it in.
It's not going to be 200, but yeah.
From Kanran Sakura. Why can't you even pronounce my name? Hey man, like I'm trying, alright? Alright, I'm trying. Alright? Alright, that's the first question. Also, do you believe the theory that Blackbeard gets Carl's Devil Fruit is even viable at this point, considering everyone is expecting it to happen? Oda hates when fans predict his storytelling and is known to change things accordingly.
Fuck that
Yeah,
cancer, it's not happening.
that's a fucking meme. Oda, you know how Oda's like, oh, if someone guesses my plot, I'm just going to change it?
Yeah.
He's not fucking doing that, alright? He's just telling you he's doing that. There's no actual way, if someone guesses the ending in One Piece, he's going to change
Like,
it.
Greg gets his shit taken off all the time because it's too correct.
Exactly. Oda's not changing that shit.
Yeah.
It's just, he's just memeing. But is Blackbeard getting the Devil Fruit? Come on. We don't like it for other reasons.
He doesn't need 3 Devil Fruits.
But it being predictable is not really a reason to hate it.
Well, it's
right?
it's only predictable because of the rampant theories out there.
I mean, he already did the thing with Whitebeard. He's going to
Like,
do it again?
In what way, right,
Yeah.
in the story, has shown, in any way, other than he wears 3 things, right, that
Yeah.
he will get 3 Devil Fruits? Nothing.
That's it. That's literally it.
Yeah, he wears 3 things and he has
Got
3
3
skulls on his
skulls.
Glare Roger. That's it. That's the only evidence people have. And yet, it's assumed knowledge that Blackbeard will get Carter's Devil Fruit.
Well, I'm on the Cerberus theory fruit. Or the Cerberus fruit theory.
I'm on the theory that he's an outlier and he can use 2 Devil Fruits.
I said his body's weird.
They did.
Maybe that relates to the fruit. Who knows? That's my thoughts on the matter. Cerberus fruit. That's what my bet is right now. Or the 2 stomachs meme.
It's stupid to give him the dragon fruit right now. Like, what the fuck?
I don't like the dragon fruit because Kano's a dragon.
Yes.
Because it fits with Wano, it fits with the themes.
You also have like kind of like the light. It's not light, but it's white colored, and the darkness in the other hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a good theme going on. There's a good power structure going on. You can do a lot of. You could do a lot with 2 Devil Fruits.
Yeah.
You don't need 3.
My bet's on Cerberus if he gets 3. I don't want him to get Carter's Devil Fruit.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Is that it?
I believe so.
That's it. That's the show. Subscribe to the show, like the show, share the show, whatever. What do you ever want to do? You know?
iTunes, SoundCloud. Go do that if you
Community stream.
want. Community stream.
Tell us if you like the new shelf. New technology on board.
Always looking for new technology, Christian.
Oh, we got it. So,
What else is there, huh?
yeah, you know, let's truck it along.
Guest coming on in March.
Let's stop hyping it because
It's happening. I mean, there will be a guest. There's a guest every month. And I haven't missed yet.
That's factual.
Alright?
It's factual.
So,
We
Shanks the
haven't
Good
missed
King.
a single week.
In 60 weeks.
It's been 60 weeks consistently. Never missed an episode.
That's right, Christian.
Never missed an episode.
Even that one time when we got home at like 10.
We had to do it. For the people.
We have to do it for the people.
Alright, we always come out with this content, alright?
Just subscribe to the channel. How about that?
That's it.
Maybe whatever. Yeah.
Thanks to God.
Shanks is Go King.